Hi there, welcome to H. Gregg Lux. We hope you're enjoying your online shopping experience. You're about to watch a detailed walk-around video of your vehicle of interest. The goal of our videos is to provide transparency and full confidence in your buying decision, right from the comfort of your own home. Enjoy the video.
Hello and welcome to H. Gregg Lux. Here I have a 2019 Tesla Model 3. What I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you around the car. We're going to take a look at it to see if there's any kind of damage. We want to know if there's any scratches, any dents, any chips, or any other kind of damage. Here at H. Gregg Lux, we want to be as transparent as possible and give you total peace of mind. So if there's anything you need to know about this car, we will let you know. The first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go panel by panel, checking out the vehicle. And we're going to start right here with this fender. We're checking out the hood. We want to know if there's any scratches, any dents, or any other kind of damage. The hood is in perfect condition. Let's now go ahead and take a look at this fender, or the front bumper. Looks perfect. Now let's move on right here to this panel. Again, taking a close look. We want to know if there's any sort of damage at all. Looks perfect. What about the wheel? And this wheel is in perfect condition. There's no sign of curve rash or any other kind of damage. Now we can move on right here to the doors, starting with this one. Looks perfect. And this one looks perfect as well. Now let's move on right here to this fender, taking a close look. We want to know if there's any sort of damage at all. Fender looks perfect. What about the wheel? And just like the first one, this one is in perfect condition. Now we can move on right here to the rear of the car. Perfect, everything's looking good. Now let's move on right here to this fender. And again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. Now let's move on right here to the wheel. I'm not seeing anything. Again, no sign of curve rash. So what about the door right here? Looks perfect. Everything's looking good. Now let's move on to this door panel. And just like the last three, this one is in perfect condition. What about this fender? Again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. Now to the wheel. And I can safely say that all of the wheels of this car are in perfect condition. Now we can move on to the interior of the vehicle, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the seat. We want to know if there's any type of wear and tear, any sign of damage. And the only thing is I see some minor wear and tear right here on the side, but overall the seat's in excellent condition. Now let's move on right here to the door panel, where again we want to know if there's any sort of scratches to the leather or to any type of fabric. I'm not seeing anything at all. This door panel is in excellent condition as well. Let's now move on to the other side of the vehicle, the passenger side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're first going to take a look at the seat, checking the leather, seeing if there's any sort of damage. Everything looks perfect. What about this door panel? And just like the other side, this one is in perfect condition. I'm not seeing any sort of damage. Perfect. Now we can move on right here to the back seats, and we're going to start with this one. Again, checking the leather. We want to know if there's any sort of wear and tear, any sort of damage. First one looks perfect. What about the middle one? And again, I'm not seeing any sort of damage. What about the other side? Perfect. The back seats are in excellent condition. Now with the car on, I want to show you a couple things. The first of which is the mileage of this vehicle. As you can see on the middle of the dashboard, this car has 24,338 miles. The other thing I want to show you is that this car comes with a full self-driving capability. And I also want to go ahead and mention that this car comes with a GPS system and a backup camera. Alright, now let's move on to the steering wheel. We want to know if there's any sort of damage to the leather, any scratches, any tears, any sort of damage in general. Everything's looking perfect. The mid console and the steering wheel are in excellent condition. Now let's move on right here to the rear of the vehicle, and we want to know if there's any sort of wear and tear in the sides or in the floor of the trunk. But as you can see, there's no kind of damage at all. The trunk of this vehicle is in excellent condition and very well kept. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to contact one of our representatives here at H. Greg Lux.